Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Thousands of fans flooded the Strip for day one of the draft festivities. Review-Journal's James Schaefer got a front row seat to the excitement with some of the biggest fans in the country.
Las Vegas is playing host to the nation for the first day of NFL draft, so we spoke with fans from around the country to get their thoughts on how Vegas did as a host and what they thought of the first round.
11 out of 10. It's been absolutely incredible.
Sin City was leaving a good impression on fans. We asked what they thought of Las Vegas's first NFL draft.
Honestly, my favorite part is actually witnessing this.
But it's been really good. I like the way they put it together. A lot of people. Yeah, it's been good, but Nashville kind of set the bar. Nashville's hard to beat, yeah.
A Lions fan was in the crowd with a smile on his face. We asked him about the Aiden Hutchinson pick.
I love it. I'm really pumped about the pick. I mean, he's our hometown guy, hometown pick. I'm not a Michigan fan, but he's our hometown kid, so I'm really pumped that he's staying in Michigan. I think he's going to be a great stud for us.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
In more top stories, a pedestrian was killed in a crash near downtown Las Vegas. Officers were called yesterday morning to the intersection of East Charleston and Gas Avenue after a report of a crash involving a man and a vehicle. Nearby surveillance footage shows a person falling into the road and getting hit by a car. And the trial begins for a man accused of killing his 14-year-old son in Henderson. Wendell Melton is charged with murder with a deadly weapon and child abuse in the shooting of his son Giovanni. Prosecutors say Melton stashed his son in an off-site apartment because he was sick of dealing with him. Melton told police that he drew his gun after his son pushed him to the ground and the gun accidentally went off. And dozens of protesters gathered ahead of last night's school board meeting outside the Edward A. Greer Education Center. Teachers and students slammed the Clark County School District for not doing enough to make campuses safe amid a recent spike in violence on campuses. Protesters called on the district to, quote, do something to protect teachers. Staff and students also spoke at the meeting saying that promised safety measures have not been implemented at their schools and that the district has failed to keep them safe. CCSD has had more than 5,700 calls for services regarding fights, batteries, and assaults since the beginning of the school year. Now for today's weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Happy Friday, everyone. Today's sunny with a high of 84 degrees is forecasted for the valley. Breezy conditions from yesterday decreasing to about 20 miles per hour today and sticking around until tonight. Evening lows around 60 degrees. For the weekend, breezy conditions continue throughout the weekend with wind gusts picking up Sunday to about 30 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Temps will be in the upper 80s, low 90s through the weekend and into your work week. In your entertainment news, Grammy Award winner Chris Brown will wrap up his co-headlining tour with Lil Baby right here in Las Vegas. The tour, called One of Them Ones, will make a stop at T-Mobile Arena August 27th. Tickets go on sale this morning at 10 a.m. at AXS.com.
Sports, brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. Despite rumors of a potential trade to get into the first round of the draft, the Raiders held steady and did not make a first-round selection. They currently have the 86th pick, starting them in the third round.
It's about what we thought. Pretty quiet evening for us. Just kind of grinding through it and paying attention to how it was going. But tomorrow will be a little bit more exciting, and then obviously Saturday. So.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Memphis Grizzlies are 1-point road favorites over the Minnesota Timberwolves at the Westgate Superbook in Game 6 today of their first-round NBA playoff series. The total is 229. Memphis is 12-1 to win the NBA title, and Minnesota is 250-1. The Eastern Conference semifinals start Sunday in Boston, where the Celtics are 4.5-point favorites over the Bucks. The total is 218.5. Boston is plus 350 to win it all, and Milwaukee is 7-1 to repeat as NBA champs.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, state gaming regulators are considering investigating a convicted gambler and his alleged ties to Resorts World Las Vegas. Review Journal's Jen Ah explains. Jen?
Well, Renee, the Nevada Gaming Control Board spokesperson says this is not a formal investigation at this point.
The reason why it's important is that it involves Scott Sabella, the president of Resorts World Las Vegas.
And the big question is whether David Stroy, a convicted illegal gambler, violated terms of his supervised release, and whether he holds an ownership position with a food outlet at Resorts World, Tacos El Cabron.
This deposition came out from the bankruptcy proceeding from something totally unrelated in April.
Resorts World spokesperson says, quote, "If we, along with gaming regulators, discover any new material information that may have a bearing on our tenants' suitability, we will act immediately to ensure full compliance with all gaming authorities."
Gaming Control Board has decided to at least look into some of the things that were said in that deposition just to make sure that the top leader of the Resorts World Las Vegas Resort is not working with somebody who is a convicted felon.
Resorts World officials self-reported this possible issue earlier this year. Renee?
In your health news, COVID-19 shots could be coming soon for children and infants. Moderna has asked the FDA to approve low-dose vaccines for kids under the age of 5. An FDA official says it will move quickly to determine if the shots are safe and effective. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Visit Laughlin, an easygoing getaway filled with good food, good people, and good times on the river. Registration is now open for resident camps at Lee Canyon with multiple sessions from June through July. Kids ages 8 through 15 can enjoy activities like hiking, archery, and campfires. Just visit clarkcountynv.gov. And Polynesia comes to the Valley at downtown Summerlin, hosting a Lay Day parade this Sunday at 6 p.m.
Transcend them to the islands of Hawaii, where they're going to see styles of hula kahiko, hula awana. We are also going to take them to the Polynesian Triangle, where they're going to see Fiji.
To learn more, visit Summerlin.com. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great weekend.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.